Hi, welcome to another episode of Disney Joys. This is the first of many of the frequently asked questions divided up. In this video, I'm going to talk about costuming, not the role of costuming, but costuming for every single cast member and how that works. A lot of people are wondering where you go to get costumes, how you get costumes, how that works. So that's what this video is about. So basically, Disney provides your costumes from head to ankle. They provide your costumes. Some roles, if you're in quick service food and beverage, I know my roommates got their shoes provided, or at least they were ordered through the company. They may have taken like $10 or $15 out of their paycheck. I'm not sure how that works, but I do know that they are sized and fitted for shoes because they have special slip resistant shoes. But for other roles, you do need to purchase your shoes. Now, a lot of people ask around like, oh, what shoe should I get for attractions or for PhotoPass or for the boutique where I worked? And really, oh, my camera fell. I wonder if I should start over or edit this. So honestly, my biggest suggestion for shoes is to wait. Wait until you have your exact specific location and wait until they tell you what kind of shoes you need. Because if you ask around and somebody says, oh, I needed all black shoes for this attraction, if you're working somewhere else and you need all white shoes, you bought those black shoes for nothing. So my biggest piece of advice is to just wait. There are stores in Florida. You can get them when you're there, and then you make sure that you have them. Same with socks. Whatever kind of socks you get, you're going to need like 20 pairs of socks, so you're not doing laundry all the time. And I always had to wear tights or stockings, so I just got like the ankle high ones because my skirt was long. But I had tons of pairs of tights or the tights socks. But again, wait till you're down there. So that's kind of how shoes work. As far as everything else, your shirt, skirt or pants, vest, apron, headpiece. How costuming works is essentially this really big warehouse. And I'm not going to go too much into detail because I don't want to give away the magic, but for people wondering about how costumes work for cast members, you do go in and they help you. Everything's organized. It's Disney. They know what they're doing. Everything's organized by size. They'll tell you where your location is, where your specific outfit is, and then you'll go and you'll get you can get up to 5. You can check out up to 5 items at a time. So for me, I worked at the boutique. I got 5 purple shirts and 5 purple skirts, and then I could check out up to 3 of the blue vests. And then I was given my 1 name tag. You're given your name tag at Traditions. You wear it all the time. And then I was given 1 headpiece. So if you have a headpiece or a belt, you're allowed 1. And I kept on to my headpiece the entire time of my program. And obviously you keep your name tag too. But then for your shirts, your pants, or whatever else, you can check out up to 5. And then when you go to your location, you actually have lockers. So in Magic Kingdom, we have special cast member locker rooms, and you have a locker in there. So a lot of people just grab their costume, go to the locker area, change there, leave your stuff in your locker, and then go to work. And that's how it works there. And the lockers are pretty big. I mean, they're pretty skinny, probably like this big, but they're pretty tall. I wouldn't recommend keeping like big skirts in there. Like our boutique skirts would get all wrinkly at the bottom if you kept it in your locker. So I didn't usually leave those there. But sometimes I would wear my skirt 2 days instead of just 1. But then shirts I changed every single day because it's your shirt, and so change it every day. But anyway, so when you're done, you simply just go back to costuming, and if it's closed, it's really great because they have little drop boxes, kind of like at a library, and you just pull down the drop box and you wave it to make sure your name pops up so it says you checked it in or out, because you check out the costumes and you want to make sure it gets checked back in, so you just make sure it gets checked back in, and then you just throw it inside and close the door and your costume's gone. And then the next day before you go into work, you just go and get your costumes again. As I said, you can check out up to 5, which is a week's worth of costumes. So sometimes people take them home, have their 5 at home, and then have 1 for every day of the week, and then on their Friday, they would just go in and get 5 more costumes. Now, you do have the option of washing your costume yourself, but if you're on the college program, you're paying for laundry. So why would you want to pay $1, well, $2 if you're counting washing and drying, to wash clothes when they could wash it for free for you? Sometimes sizes don't always fit. Some people say some things are fitted a little differently. So sometimes they're like, oh, this is my 1 pair of pants that fits me really well. I'm keeping these. But I never really had a problem. Smalls were smalls, and our skirts had like elastic on them. So maybe it's different with pants, but our skirts had elastic and they buttoned. and zipped up the back, so I never had a problem with that. And then it's still a button-up shirt. Never really had a problem with those either as far as sizing goes. I was a small shirt, small skirt, and a small or medium vest. The vest, I guess, I changed, but I just always grabbed one. Excuse me, bless me, huh? But anyways, that's basically how costuming works, and if you have other specific questions, feel free to leave them below, but that's how costuming checkout works. Stay tuned for another episode of Disney Joys real soon. See ya!